Hi, folks. Well, I'm saying folks, I think that could only be Anne on at the moment, but hello, everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon. Yeah, a little bit different today. I had to change up to this afternoon. Hi, Faye. I've actually enjoyed it being this afternoon because I've got loads of jobs done this morning and I've walked the dog and had my lunch, and yeah, it's just been nice. I had to go out this morning because I needed to get something and get back, and I didn't think I'd get back before coffee and card, and it was going to be a rush. So yes, so hence I wasn't working or anything, but I wasn't sure that I was going to get back. So I would have got back, but it would have been tight for time and I would have been stressed. So I'd much rather do it this way where I've not been stressed. And I managed to get everything done. I've done my jobs and I've walked the dog, and she's now asleep under my desk, which is quite good. So it works out quite well doing it this way. But I hope it wasn't too much of an inconvenience. I did post on my main Paper Haven page, and I did post in my VIP group, so hopefully you saw that, but if you didn't, I'm sorry, and I'm here now. This is a bonus one anyway. So before I get going with what I'm going to make today, I'm going to turn my camera and I'm going to talk to you about the next round of coffee and card, which actually starts next Tuesday. Now, you know, I often choose things for coffee and card that I perhaps like the best, because then I think that I can maybe do a decent job of making some projects with them. But unfortunately, the next round is probably the least attended one that I've had for yonks. I don't know for how long. And I don't know if it's because it's January and things are tight in general, or people don't like what I chose. But that's fine. That's fine. This is what happens. So with that in mind, there's two things. I'm going to show you what we will be doing. Some of the cards, they will be going out on Friday. But I have 2 spare packs of paper. So if anybody wants to do just the one with the paper and the card kits, it will be £30 posted. Hey, Alison, good to have you on. So it will be £30 posted because I've got 2 spare packs of the speciality papers, which are glorious. And then I'm going to ask your opinion on what you would like for the next round of coffee and card. That's fine, Anne. I'd love to know, because then I can make some necessary arrangements. So I'm allowed to share the inside of this catalogue now, and I will talk you through what I had in mind. Now, one of them is an online exclusive, so it's very difficult to show you because it's only available on the online store. However, there are some memories and more cards like it in the mini catalogue, and there are some gorgeous papers in the online store, and it's called Mixed Media Florals. And I did share this on my catalogue launch on Sunday, and it did go down very well. So as always, papers and things don't look, and I've got shadow, don't look as amazing as they are on the screen, but these are the papers. Now, don't they look like you've probably coloured those in yourself? So these are the papers. They've got like a bit of a different style, line images that we can colour in, and then like watercolour. So I don't know whether to use these. I've got a bit of a black and white theme going through. I think that one's gorgeous. We love a stripe, peachy. And then this one's lovely too. And a black and white on the other side. And there is, it's part of a sort of mega bundle. And there is a lovely stamp set that goes with the papers. And as I say, it is an online exclusive. So I can't really see it other than on a laptop or a device. But this is the stamp set here. And it is, yes, Anne, you've got the stamps. It is shown smaller here. And I have stamped it to, it's shown at 75%. So the flower is a lot bigger than it looks on the front. And it'd be nice for colouring in. Hey, Betty. So that's going to be one of the choices, I think. So you could vote on that. So do leave me comments if you regularly take part in Coffee and Card and you're interested in joining, then leave me a comment. Then my next thought was the Floral Delight, which are these yellow papers, and you can see more of that here on pages, well, about 33 to 37. There's lots of examples. Okay, so that was another idea. And then finally, a little bit different, my other idea was storybook moments, but I wasn't going to include these stamps. I was going to use the papers, which are the very, very Beatrix Potter. And I was actually going to do one where you got both of these papers and no stamps, and thought people could use their own. There's a few, because there's lots of die cuts in here, so you just need some greetings. Now, I can show you what those papers are like, because I've started to make some cards with them, and they are gorgeous. I do need to finish these off. I will post in my VIP group. Now, Alison, I forgot to say to you last week, if you're on Facebook, I have a VIP group. If you search, it's called the Paper Haven VIP group. And if you ask to be a member, I will let you in. Okay, so they are the papers, and I'm going to take some photos of things and I'm going to share. And then these are some of the yellow ones. I just thought the storybook was a little bit different because it's got the die cuts and things. Thought we could do that. So what I did say at the beginning, if anybody missed the beginning, is I have got two spare packs of the paper to do the next Coffee and Card, which starts next Tuesday. And here are some, I need to lower my camera, sorry. Here are some of the cards that I've made. I've shown you this one before. I've shown you the little ones in envelopes. We're doing these. I'll get one out to show you. Okay, so I do have two spare packs. Oh, and another one very similar to the other. I did one with a white card base and one with a peach card base. So if you would like, if you're in the UK and you would like to take part, it's £30 posted, and the you can do it really if you've got your own greetings just with the papers. You will need, the only ink pads I've used are Pretty in Pink and Basic Grey. Right, so do let me know about that. So what I thought I'd do today was make a card with these fruit salad papers, which are one of the celebration items. And I thought I would use this stamp set, which is from the mini catalogue, and it's one of the million sales.
stamps designed by Julie Davison, and it did get quite a bit of interest on my launch afternoon because of the nice size greetings and the nice fonts, and the fact that the greetings were quite simple. We like simple. So I have got some cards made with the fruits. I haven't planned a particular card today. We're just going to see I Love It Faye. It's a great one for newbies, or it fills quite a nice size on the card. So these are a couple of cards we're doing at bingo tomorrow night. So Faye, you'll be able to do these ones. Hope you've got your kits, Faye. And then this is one that I'd made. So I thought I'd do a bit of a hybrid of this one. And it's not going to be rocket science, but I just wanted to show you the papers and just get together with you, really, rather than miss a week. So I am going to do my card a little bit of a different way. I'm going to score first. And then, so I want to do a card like that way. And what I thought I would do is do a happy birthday. I've not used this before. I just got it out to show my lovely ladies on Sunday's class. Well, it was a launch. And I'm just going to use a basic grey. What I try and do is with these coffee and cards and things, I was saying this to the ladies on Sunday, I try and keep my supplies to a minimum. So I'm not using like 12 colouring pads and things like that. So I'm going to try and get this in the middle. I don't know if I've inked that up. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not been stamped before. Little top tip for new people. Don't do what I just did. If your stamp is new, sometimes there can be a little bit of factory residue on the rubber. So rather than inking it up and stamping it straight onto your project for the first time ever, which I've just done, maybe stamp it on, have a couple of goes stamping on some scrap. Hey Carol, nice to have you here. So I've just done happy birthday there. And you know what I thought I was going to do is, and it might look absolute bobbins, I'm just going to use some of the papers and just, I like those pears. I'm showing you all the fruity ones. I'll use one of those because the strawberry's a bit bigger on that one. We've got kiwis. Got kiwis on there. I do love these. I love the watermelon on the inside. And then we've got a pineapple there, so we'll use that. I love the orange one. The middle of the orange. I love that. Then we've got melons. Is that a cantaloupe melon? And we've got oranges and lemons. And apples. And bananas. And then more fruit. So, I've got a selection here. For all my fussy cutting fans, this is a great set of papers. I'm just going to cut. I'm just going to cut and chap. Cut and chap. So I thought I might do something a bit similar to this one, but obviously I've stamped the greeting straight on, so I might do the fruit around it. I thought about doing like a wreath of fruit, but it's not the greeting's not sort of circular, so it might not work. But Alison, of course you can ask. So what I tend to do, and this is mostly because as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, we sell and supply C6 envelopes, which is like sort of quarter of an A4, so that's this size here. So I do a lot of my cards, especially for coffee and card, this size, which is an A6 card, so it's A5 in half. So you get 2 from an A4. I might have one of the videos on it on my top tips, and there's a couple of reasons, because A, you get 2 out of an A4 and it makes it a bit more cost effective. B, it's not too huge to decorate, particularly if you're a new crafter. And C, we only sell envelopes this size really. So I do them that size. Now, having in the past done square cards, I sometimes do a square card on a coffee and card, but I like to supply the envelopes, you see, for my customers. So that's very rare that I do that. I am doing, as you just saw, well, I've got a couple of examples here. I am doing these mini cards at one of the weeks on a coffee and card, but because we're making our own little envelopes, then that's not a problem. Good question. I'm sure there might be a video on my top tips showing you how to make your own card bases from an A4. Am I going to be able to fit that in there? Yes. I actually quite like it just with the pineapple on. It might look good with a pineapple at each side. Okay. Do we go green pear? I don't really eat pears. I'm not anti-pear, I just don't eat them. Yeah, we're doing the little note cards on in a couple of weeks on here on Coffee and Card. So I just wanted to have a little an easy little craft with you today, just a little bit of craft and chat, because next week we've got the new one starting. And don't forget, you see, look, I might actually, I could cut that out and have that, you see that strawberries tucked behind the kiwi? I might leave those. Oh, Alison, that's great news. Yes, I posted you the catalogues on... Wow, that's really good, because I actually put them in the post box on Sunday, but I sent it second class, so I wasn't expecting you to get that today. Did you like your little... I put you a seagull card in there on purpose as well, for a little bit of inspiration for you. Yes, that'll be good, Betty. Betty, the question is, did you get your fibre installed? I like the pear best. Oh, what to have next? I think I'll have an orange. And I'm going to make the most of these edge ones. Yeah, I can't believe that, because I didn't expect the catalogue to get picked up until Monday. And I only paid for second class. So that's really good. So look, you can use these little half pieces and tuck them behind like that. Is it great, Betty? Oh, that's good. Is it a lot faster? Oh, I'm building this up and it's nice. I like it. We're getting fruity. Oh, Betty, you make me laugh. So you've Alison got a glass mat on her order. Well, you're a bit professional now, Alison. Right. I need some more fruit to go here. Could do an apple. Or I could do another big strawberry. Oh, could try a lemon, actually. The only thing with the lemons, they've got something overlapping. So it's... Right, I might try that one. Pomegranate, but I don't know if I like the pomegranate, you know. So I think I'll do a strawberry. Oh, I've just spotted there's a little bit of pineapple as well on here. Right. I think the only other thing I fancied doing, and I don't know if it will work out, that I thought might be quite cute. I don't know if it'll fit. I was going to see if... Try this one. Put in a tiny cherry. I might end up either cutting my fingers here or... Very small this, well. What I wanted to do was hang it off the H. I don't know if it's going to look right. Or it could be the eye. Oh, yes, Julie, genius. Look at that. It can be the dot on the eye. Boom, boom, boom. You see? Boom. Right, okay. Should have maybe stamped the happy birthday a little bit higher up. But never mind. Right, so what we need to do now is take these off one at a time. Hi, Karen. Yes, I'm on a lot later. That's why you're catching me live. I should have been on about 4 hours ago. But I had to run a couple of errands and I wasn't sure I was going to get back. As it turned out, I would have done, but it would have been a bit stressful. That orange isn't showing as much as I wanted it to. Oh my goodness, Betty. You'll be on Netflix and all sorts. Oops. Whoopsie. Right, there we go. I finished my tutti frutti card. Really simple card. Hey Cheryl, good to have you on. Yes, Karen, it is the celebration papers, or they are the celebration papers. So I've done a few cards with it. Dead easy card. I just wanted to use the last couple of weeks of coffee and card whilst we were in limbo between rounds, just to inspire anybody who got them papers free, perhaps, or who got the seagulls free, which is what I shared last week. So here we have a couple of cards made with them. I've got some others that I've made with them. So yeah, few little ideas with the tutti frutti. What time is it? Oh, just half an hour. And I'm going to go make myself a drink because Craig will be back he's been playing at a new care home this afternoon. So he'll be back soon so I can go see how he's got on. Hopefully they'll have behaved today. Because sometimes they don't always behave. There we go. A few fruity ideas for you with the celebration papers. They don't have to be mind-blowing designs because the papers are quite busy. Thank you for your lovely comments, and thank you for I've got 14 if you want. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next week for the round 45. And if you're watching this video on replay, please do listen to what I say about the next round of coffee and card. And if you've got an opinion, if you regularly take part and buy my kits, then please let me know what you'd like to see coming up. I did mention I've got 2 kits left for the next round, just including the papers, and they will be £30 for the 6-week course. That's the price posted to you as well. Right, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.